Okay, I think we are good. Here's hoping anyway. Just organising the old goggles. Okay, what do we got? Well, what we have got here is you moving, which is not cool. So you stay there. And we'll do that. Sounds good. And we've got you here for now. Okay, beautiful. Let's get things happening. How are we doing, people? I think we're running on both Twitch and YouTube tonight. I'm hoping. Let's just make sure. Pretty sure we do. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some power battery on. We're in the daytime. How about that? Let's turn. Very interesting, isn't it? What's all these lights on? It's a bit odd, isn't it? There we go. They're already on. Someone didn't shut down that correctly. Some ground power. It's interesting those lights were on. Bit of that. We're going to throw some fuel in, and we're going to get ready to start our APU. Oh, what a lightsaber! Okay, let's start that up. There she goes. We're going to throw on our alignment for our fantastic IRSs. FMC seems to be talking to me. We're going to go into our fuel here, and we're going to see what we have. So let's go and interesting. Who doesn't want to? Okay, well that will work. Actually, I'll do it by this. Okay, what do we got? 6.3 payload of 5.5. Wow, 53 packs. Okay, fair enough. 6.355. Wow. Okay. 6.3. Throw our fuel in there, and we're going to do 5.5 in there. Okay. How's our IRS going? Blinking at us. Beautiful. Okay, so we are at NZAA, reference airport. Review, go back, throw you in there. Why didn't that go in there? NZAA. That's better. You in there, and NZCH. Auckland to Christchurch. Throw you in there. Our zero fuel weight. Where are we? Bum. I'm going to have to flick through here. 19. We've got about 2,000. It's pretty much. So let's just say, yeah, it's 3,000. So we're going to jump out of there. So we're going to do reserves of, we'll put that in there, and we're going to do 3. And we're just going to do 35. Today on cost index, so how it's our 30,000 feet, 300. Go in there. Beautiful. Okay, cruise. Okay, looking for these. What do we got? Top of climb is the wind information. 277 minus 49. Ooh, 277 118. Interesting. Okay. And outside air temperature is 09. Lovely. We're going to leave that as that. We're going to put 5 in here. Hey, Feroz, how you going there? Actually, I should just call you Khan, shouldn't I? Why don't you fly the A320? Well, I don't actually have the A320, so I can't really fly it if I don't have it. Oops, we're outside. Why are we outside? Okay, now let us jump in here. Okay, departures. We've got our departures here. Now we are departing back up here. We're looking at 05 right. Okay. 05 right, and we're using Poly 1 Quebec, I think. Yes, we are. In Quebec, beautiful transition limes, apparently. Okay, we'll use that. And we'll head there. Let's have a look at our route page. All constraints at Wallace. Route. Page 2. Limes. Okay, then from there we go H348, 384. And NP. NP. H252. H252. Good. Yours, real name, mate. Well, I actually just go by Milo. No one actually calls me by my real name, so yeah. NS. NS. I'm just Milo. Even my wife calls me Milo, so NS. Direct to peaks. P. E. A. K. And an S. North, south. Well, it's going to be south. And we're going to go, okay, that's it. Then we're going to go in on the peak 7B into 20. Okay. Two 20. And what did we say? What did we say? We said peak 7B. Issues there. Do we need anything off there? I haven't looked at it, so I don't really know. There's no information on it. It's okay. Route. We're going to activate that. Go into our legs. Have a look. Okay, 6,000, up to there, 2564, to 30,000, coming down, 96 nautical miles down to peaks, 163, looks, yep, looks good, I think it's okay. We could just, wow, we just got a little bit of our stuttery business there. Done. Payload weight for this route, really light actually, Khan. It's like 6.3. There's like 53 passengers, so yeah, really light. Wow, we do have a bit of interesting. We better do these. So what I will do is I'll quickly do these because otherwise we'll forget. 235 and 30,000. Here we go. Now we're going to set our cabin pressure. Hey Dodo, how you going? Long time no see. Well, actually probably not that long. So we're doing a bit of a Lyndimans Ortho New Zealand today. Hopefully we can see something because that's what it's all about. New Zealand is actually seeing the terrain, which is awesome. Okay, let's put these on the steady. Looking good. I don't know why Zibo still has a problem with the landing gear. CG is right, trim is 4.3, looks about right too. Looking good. Legs, yep, pretty okay with that. I'm just not okay with my little judderiness here. So what we're going to do is jump in here. We're going to release that guy. I'm going to try, let's just jump outside. Yeah, we've got a bit of flickering. What we might quickly try to do is just jump out of our VR for 1 second. See if that makes a difference. No, still jumping. I get it. Today we're flying Air New Zealand. Okay, we're just going to do that quickly. Do apologise for this. And we're going to go back in and enable that. The joys of... Ah, it worked too. Come on. Okay, we are getting ready to go. Let's do this, guys. Is it Qantas 737? No, it's Air New Zealand. Do you sometimes get the headache with VR? Sometimes my eyes do, my head does get a little bit squashed. But apart from that, yeah, it's pretty good actually. We'll have a look outside here for a second. Here we go, we have Air New Zealand. Beautiful. Little 7.3. Let's jump back in there. We've got to start to get going. Everything looks okay. Just going to check. Let's check the old Twitch. Make sure we're doing okay over here. Live. We are live in Twitch too. It's good to see. No one's watching us on Twitch. Get our info. And we are looking good. Okay, let's do this. We are going to call pushback. Bit of pushback, pre-plan. We're going to put ourselves from where you learn flying. Just reading and looking at videos and stuff. That there?
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, let's get back in here. That's looking good. Yeah, I just learning stuff. I'm not perfect by any means. Okay. She's coming up, is she? Where is she? Did we just call her? No, we didn't. Okay, let's call her. That would be handy.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, let's start doing this. Let's put some fuel on. Good. Now, the only problem I find with doing the fuel in the FMC is that it doesn't like to do center tanks at all. Okay, let's put our. We'll start from the top. Check all these. These look good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. We can put this to dim. He won't care about that, I don't think. Oops, we didn't put our APU on. That's a bit naughty. And we're going to check all these smoking signs. Looking good. Looks good. We're going to put our logo lights on. Any collision should have been on. That's naughty, Milo. And trim air is on. Packs are still off.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Do it. I think, is that Brett or something, isn't it? Josh Gibbs's partner or something. Okay, now we're gonna put these on. Trying to fill in some time. We may break a couple of rules, but we'll do that. Get rid of our master caution. Put in our flight directors. These look good. I just like to check these. They're ready to go. I will be using them, so no problem there. We're going to turn a TCAS on like that. And what do we got? Let's turn this on. I always forget to turn this on.
Ortho connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Can do.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you kindly. Okay, these can actually all go down. Packs are off. Looking good. Yep, I'm happy. Let's bring this over and bring this to ground. Apparently we already have one flaps out. I don't know why. And bring it up. I guess we better pop in there and throw some fuel in. There she blows. We are going to wait for the engine start to click off. There she goes, and we'll give a gen in there, and then we're going to bring this little baby in. Okay, we can put our steady and strobe. What is everybody up to tonight anyway? There we go, we've got 23. Bring that in. Now we'll just have to be waiting for our little tug to let us go. Beautiful.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
I shall. There we go.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, we've got to put our other gen in, and we are looking good there. Now let's we'll get rid of this. Get rid of our APU. Put our packs back in. Isolation valve to auto. Looking good. Don't think we've missed anything. Oh, our Pro-Peats. Anti-icing can go on. Now we just need to look for okay, 105 is what we're taking off on. We're going that way, so we're going to go bam, way down there. I guess they're waiting for me. Yes, they are. Ready to go. Okay, let's may as well set that, and we'll give ourselves 5.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Thank you, thank you. Adios. Okay, let's go. Handbrake off, bit of power. Get the old tiller happening. I'm going to assume this is the way to go. Bring it back a bit. Let's straighten her out. Looks like we have an extra taxiway here, do we? So, or is that the... No, that can't be our runway. I don't think. Yeah, we must have an extra taxiway. Zero 5, right. Oh. Yep, we need to go a little bit further. I think that's our runway over there. Well, she's a Friday night. I think everybody's, well, at least in Australia, out celebrating, or, I mean, like, out for the night, because that's Friday night. The week is over, so this is going to be a quiet little, we didn't put those on, just a quiet little flight for us tonight, perhaps. What do we got? Have we got a... No, we don't. Okay. Let's bring it down. Looks like our runway is here. So here we are, taking off from Auckland. Yeah, it's the end of the runway here, so we're going to just pop her around here. Slow her down a bit. Looking to the right, nobody. Not to the left. We might add in a bit of power to keep us rolling. Let's give her a good turn with the old tiller. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Okay, straighten her up. We're looking good. Brake is on. Okay. RTO, looking good, flaps are set, everything is good. We need to put engines to auto, runway turn off, lights come off. We can put some of those on, I guess. I don't know if that's actually needed. Everything else is looking fine, I'm thinking. We don't need any anti-ice there on our wing for now. Okay, let's go. Oh, and Toga, I think. No, we didn't hit it. There we go. And Toga. And we are off. Airspeed's alive, 80 knots. Nose down a touch. V1 rotate. We are very light. Very light. Positive rate, gear up. We are not sinking, don't worry. Up we go to the heavens. 400, let's start packing away that. 1000 already. We're going to head into the soup in a second. Landing gear to off, brakes to off. And we are up and away. Well, it's a pity we won't be able to see too much of New Zealand. Okay, we're going to turn on our autopilot just so we can have a look outside. Here we go, Auckland. It's just one runway. That's interesting, isn't it? You'd think they'd have a lot more. I guess, I don't know. She's a little hazy. Okay. Oops, we didn't tuck our last flaps away. Looking good. We didn't start our chrono. We'll do that. Look at our progress and see what our actual landing time is. So it's about an hour. Well, we don't need those because we don't actually have any fuel in them. Doesn't look like it's going to be a Wow, that's a sharp turn, isn't it? Interesting. That's very interesting. All this way just to turn around and head back the other way. Looks like we got somebody over here. There we go, we're in. We're going to start getting some strobes. No, they're not really pulsating. I guess it's not night time. Here we go, 10,000. Let's get rid of these. Logo lights can come off. There we go. And we're going to switch to standard. Okay, there's our top of climb at Limes. Let's see if we can get some ATIS for November Zulu. Charlie Hotel, send. We actually can. What do we got? Overcast. Q1018. Okay. As much as I do like these clouds, the problem is that when it comes to VR, a lot of the clouds circle around your headset. So it's I don't know, a little bit concerning, but this is soft cloud art, this one. I'm just trying them out. They run really well, there's no doubt about that. Let's go outside, have a look, see. So they don't look too bad. They look kind of decent actually. The old soft cloud art. I got rid of Real Sky. I got rid of the clouds in FS Enhancer. So at the moment she's soft cloud art. Not bad. Except for it looks like it's circling there. Excuse me. So I'm not totally convinced. What do we got here? 30,000 going through 17,000. And we are heading for 30,000. Which is beautiful. Well, popping out top. But, it does look decent, I have to admit. Clouds aren't too bad. I just don't like the fact that they kind of circle. So down there, it's part of the North Island. We're going to have to head all the way past the big mountain, which I can't pronounce the name, or it's Wanganui or something like that, and head over the strait and then past some of the mountains and into Christchurch. It should be cool if we can see the scenery. Hope everything is running nicely. Let me know. Engine sounds, all that type of jazz. I don't think there's anything else. We'll be setting ILS and stuff like that later. Now we're just kind of hanging. It's just what Is this what it is when you're flying these things? You just kind of hang out for a bit? Nothing. No, we're not cruise yet. I won't take the seatbelts off. Maybe we could do an announcement of some type. Let's have a look. Menu. Advanced announcements. Captain, cruise, descent, welcome. We're not at cruise yet. Is there any more? And actually, you know what? I don't want to touch those. I don't know what they are. I haven't really looked through all this type of stuff too much. Audio configs, features, volumes. Huh. Wow, okay. EQ. Crazy. Okay, we're nearly at our top of climb. Getting a lot of visitors from YouTube. Well, last night we didn't have any Twitch at all, so that was not very... it wasn't possible to have any Twitch. Clouds look decent. Actually quite puffy. Did we close the door? I don't think we did. It's times like these I wish it was nighttime, because I really enjoy the vibe of night flights. I don't think I set the pixel density, did I? What I might do too is hide that. It's a bit clearer, but I'm finding it may be a little juddery. Let's go with that for now. What I could do is bring up Navigraph. That would probably be a good idea. Check out. Okay, what do we got here? Hopefully this doesn't. Let's see what happens here. Right. Maybe on the other monitor. Let's have a look. There she is. Okay, let's grab that. We'll do something like that, maybe. Lock you in there. And type in NZCH. Loading charts, close that out. And do that. Okay, we're at our top of climb. Beautiful. Okay, so what are we arriving on? We are arriving on legs 3, runway 20. So, looking at 20 would be good. Approach 20 RNAV ILS. Which happens to be this one. Interesting, interesting. Looking good. We're coming in on Odyssey. I assume. Have to look at that. We'll look at that closer right now. So we are now at climb, so at cruise, so let's bring them back. Fuel pumps would come off, which they already have. We are looking good. How's our outside air temperature? Only -20. Okay. Looking good. Now we're going to pop into our plan and we're going to step through here. What have we got there? Yep. Interesting one, isn't it? Looks like a... Okay, top of descent. Zoom in a touch. Yep, it's Odyssey. That works rather well. What is our approach altitude? Step. Looks to be 3,000 at Odyssey, so that works out pretty good. We'll have to remember that. Back to there. I'm going to wind out a bit here. See what we're... Oh, we're a long way to our top of descent. Looking good. Down the coast. Okay, what we can actually also do is have a look up in here and we can actually see where we are. We can actually do it from here, so we're going to our flights. We don't actually have it in here at the moment, but we can just go into... Oh, it's going to give us the judders now, probably. I'm thinking it might. Yep, there we are. Okay, Auckland here, Christchurch here. We've got a long way to go. Oh, yep, just gave me a bit of judder. Don't like that, so I'm just gonna see if I can clean it up a bit. Yep, seemed to do it. Well done. Okay, that's what she looks like at the moment. I could actually go in and throw in the actual route, which is probably not a bad idea. Let's see if let's do that. Flights, add flight. We're not doing anything else, so we may as well do this. Bring up so NZAA-NZWN into that. Our route, well, we can't really put the whole route in, so I'm going to put NZAA, click in here, NZCH. Might like it because we don't actually have loading flights. Loading route. Okay, looks like that. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. Hey Gigi, how you going? Welcome aboard. We are flying. Oh, we've got a bit of movement there. We're flying Auckland to Christchurch. Got ourselves airborne and flying down the looks to be the west coast of the North Island, I think. I've gone and changed up my clouds again. We're doing soft cloud art today. They're not actually that bad, I'm kind of thinking. So what we might do, well, it's right here. I'm going to go just look at our airports, just make sure everything is good. We need to be 2,000 coming into 196. No problem, there's nothing else to know here. I think we are good. So what we're going to do is close off this one and do that. Bam. What are you up to tonight anyway? Not going out and stuff? What's happening in Bris Vegas? Looking good. Okay, let's go outside and take a look-see. Let's do rear view. Oh, damn, that's a bit wonky, isn't it? Let's do side view. By the time we get to the South Island, we will get a better view. We'll have, I'm thinking we'll have some mountains not too far off in the distance, which would be pretty cool. Excuse me. So what is everybody up to? Fill me in. How's our 0.78 doing? Good. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at our ACARs again. Maybe there's Has anything changed? No, nothing's much different. I think it's going to be kind of like this in Christchurch. What I might do... Nah, it's cool. We'll just hang. So top of descent, and we're looking at 213 nautical miles. Oh wow, we are coming right up to New Zealand's North Island mountain. Wow, we are really coming. We're going to fly right by that little baby. Man, you just finished work, bro. Chilling out. Yeah, cool, man. That's the way. You do a bit of a late finish. You going to do any flying tonight? See, my problem with these clouds are, I don't mind the ones further out, but see this one down the bottom here, and this one turning, I don't like that. It's probably just VR, because obviously the old fisheye view kind of thing. It's just obviously going to kind of roll around your head. Yeah, it's a really weird looking mountain. Like, what is with this, all the greenery around it? Unless it's actually considered national park and no more farmland in that area, maybe that's it. Western New Zealanders when you need them. That's Mount Taranaki. Yeah, right, that's the name of it. I said something like Mount Wakanui or something like that. Taranaki. It's a pretty cool looking mountain. Does it actually have... Is that snow? So I popped up pixel density to 1.4. It was actually when I started, it was only at 1, and to be honest, it was looking fine for me. Like, 1 was decent. I really didn't have a problem with it. I don't know why I'm just chasing extra eye candy when it just looks fine as it is. Yeah, so there it is. Maybe we can... yeah, bro, freezing in winter. Yeah, I know, but the Ortho, was it done in winter? I don't know. Obviously, this is all done in, well, summer, it looks like, because it's all green, there's no snow. And all the South Island, like Queenstown, grassy areas around it, and obviously the peaks a little bit snowier. Let's jump in here and have a look, see if we can see it as it goes by. Got you guys with me right here on the right. You know what? Well, vertigo. It's really interesting. It's funny when I stand up like this, I actually feel like I could fall. It's quite daunting. What have we got down there? A town. I'm not good with North Island towns. I don't really know what they are. Whoops. I need to fly. Oh, come on, baby. Don't crash. Oh, gee. Okay. Oh. Not liking it at the moment. Okay. Oh, let's sit down. Sit down. While I sit down. Let's not screw with the old... So that'll be right. I want to check out the mountain, and it's basically right below us. Okay, well, two can play that game. Well, welcome aboard everybody who's joined us. We are flying from Auckland, North Island, obviously the capital of New Zealand, to Christchurch, which is pretty much the airport that everyone flies in to go to Queenstown and the snow and all that type of jazz. It's quite nicely defined, isn't it? Look at that. Is it easy to climb that? It looks decent. There's definitely roads at least into it. Looking good. Okay, well, passing over it, we'll jump back in our seat. $30,000 for about an hour trip. Sounds about right, I guess. Looks like we've got a bit of a tailwind too. I guess they took that into consideration. Slowly approaching our top of descent. 167 to go. There's still lots of things in here that I need to learn. Try us back on our legs page. Okay. So, as far as dash went, I actually remembered, well, I actually had to ask how to actually pull out the window properly. I used to do it before, but I obviously forgot. So now we actually have you guys sitting in the cockpit, but to be honest, this would be better still. So I reckon if we just do that, yeah, that's heaps better. That is awesome. I actually can see without even turning. Great idea, guys. Great idea. Oh, it's definitely a stretch up though. Okay, we're hitting the water. Everything is running pretty smoothly. I'm happy about that. Let's put you down on the ground or something, or put you down on the seat. I don't need you. So, once again, just flying with these little babies, our touch controllers. I am actually using rudder pedals because you can't really do that in X-Plane with the touch controller, so you're going to need some rudder pedals. Now my rudder pedals are actually my racing pedals. I've just assigned the clutch and the accelerator as left and right, and it actually works, considering how often you actually really need it, the pedals. Hey Gunny, welcome aboard. How you been, man? I guess it was from last night, wasn't it? What are you up to today? Ready for the weekend? Got some good flying ready? Any VR flights? Well, nothing to see out there, nor there, but we won't take too long. We'll be. Oh, it's not a big jump between the North and the South Island, so we'll be there quick enough. Got our Air New Zealand. Here we go. Got our chemtrails. Well, yeah, I should probably change those. Good mate, new vid on the way. I wish I had VR, mate. Poor semi-retired dude here. Yeah, save up. You know what? It really depends on what computer you have too. Yeah, you got to have something. I think you really need a 1080 Ti these days. Do you fly with Track IR usually? The Track IR is pretty good. It just doesn't give you this. Like sitting in this cockpit is just amazing. You just lose yourself and you think you're actually sitting in a 737. Sorry to rub it in there, Gunny. But I still have to go to your channel. You remind me at the end so I can go and check out your videos. I definitely want to do that. So we've been flying for 27 minutes. Actually, let's say 29, just because I did forget to start the old chrono. I have face track noir. Yeah, thanks, Gigi. Yeah, I try to make my VR streams pretty good. Like, I do a lot of testing and stuff, and try to make them smooth, and try not to move my head too much. And I've probably told you this before, but I want people to be able to watch the streams, not people doing this and left, right and center and looking at that. I try to keep it pretty smooth. There's no reason that you need to move too fast while you're in here. Everything gets done. Okay, looks to me like we have some land ahoy. You know what, we were talking before about, do you get headaches? I think, like, I had a couple of Scotch and Cokes before. I have them early, and I find that after I've had a couple of those and I go, oh, VR, I do find I do get a touch of sore head. Wow, that looks pretty decent. What do you reckon? Those clouds are pretty decent. Let me know what you reckon. Face track, no IR. Uses webcam. Excellent daytime, but not so good with the low light. Ah, uses webcam. So, alright, so it just picks up your face, and then you turn your head, and it knows. How's the tracking on it? You know what? I'm going to see if I can change this a bit more. Like, I can really like bring you guys down here. I think, there we go, that's pretty good. Actually, I might move it a bit. I just want to not to be looking too. Let's try that. Yes, reads well. Not as good as track IR tracking, but generally good, mate. Yeah, right. Tell me what you think about the chat being there. If you guys think it's breaking the immersion, I'll move it again. I don't want to wreck it, like it might be in the way. To be honest, I probably need it to be a little closer to me. Just trying to think of a good place to put it. Like, just here is pretty good. Okay, let's try that. That's actually pretty good. Look at that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. You guys are probably pretty happy. Did I drink all my coffee? Yes, I think I did. See, I have one problem. My phone starts. Sorry about this, guys. I have to do a bit of stuffing around here. There we go. That's a bit better. The foam on my headset is starting to come off a bit at the top. So when I put my headset on, it pushes the foam out, and then I've just got like plastic hitting my forehead, so it's not too great. I was pretty impressed with those clouds when it was thicker before. Now the other thing it might be is that I've got the 3J FPS plug-in to do better frames, so these, they kind of pull apart the like they what's the word I'm looking for? They thin out the clouds a little and make them not so puffy, so you don't have as much of a frame hit. Now I don't have that in there. I've got a lot of room. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty good. That's our top of descent there. Beer for me. Oh yeah. You having a beer right now, Gunny? Okay, you're using a phone? For what? Using a phone for... No, foam. Foam. The foam on the Oculus Rift. Oh, wow. What do we got here? It looks like... okay, so I think that national park is Abel Tasman or something. Is it over there? And we're heading towards Nelson. No worries. Yeah, I was like, oh, what are we talking about? Okay, so soon enough we'll be oh, we still got a bit of time, don't we? What do we got here? Top 78 nautical miles. I'm going to keep it on that screen so we can keep the track on it. Oh, there we go. Just a bit of a quick VR spasm. She's a little hazy. I've set up a flight earlier today, Johannesburg to Munich, A340-600, South Africa, about 9 hours and 30 seconds. Got about 40 minutes before I start my descent. Oh, wow, that's a good one, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't do, you know, I need an Airbus, I do. How much is Oculus in Australia these days? Good question. Is it $3.99? Oh, no, that's American, isn't it? I don't know. I got it when mine was, I think I got mine for $3.99 American when it was doing that big special. To be honest, if my Oculus Rift broke down, I would perhaps get a Odyssey, Samsung Odyssey. You know, it's funny, the resolution is better, that's true, but the Rift does have a lot of advantages. For one thing, I really like Dash. Yeah, so yeah, it's a hard one, but I think I would give the Samsung Odyssey a go, just because of the resolution. I'm totally fine with this though. Like, I don't have any problems with the resolution. I just think of it as a hazy day. Okay, well, don't crash on me. You should have, yeah. Are you doing the whole flight? Oh, she's a bit windy up here. Okay, we're looking at top descent here. We're going to have a look. 59 nautical miles. We've still got some time. Definitely got some time. So if we're coming down here, we're going to pop 11,000 to peaks. Well, we'll just wait it out. Do you stream or record it, GG, as well? Okay. Looks like we're coming over, Nelson's in front of us, which is over here. Actually, it's actually over the side. So there's Nelson down there, I think. There should be an airport around too, but I can't see it from here. So we're going to hit the mountains too soon, so that's going to be cool. The scenery is coming alive as well. Yeah, we're kind of doing a cross section, a bit of a cut across the Alps, kind of. So we're going to get definitely some terrain coming. Well, I'm glad you guys could join us today. That's cool. It's not the longest flight today, you know, being Friday, big day. Just thought I'd get up here, do a bit of a flight. I don't stream for the longest time. I guess perhaps because it is VR and you need to give your head a bit of a break. Yep, she's definitely a bit choppy around here, a bit windy. How are we going? I've got a bit of a tailwind, so looking good. See, the other thing, Bo, much ortho. Oh, how much ortho do you have? I'm gonna say that's the question. In New Zealand, I have the whole of New Zealand. There's this set called Lyndimans photographic set, and it covers the whole of New Zealand. It's done in zoom level 14, and it has been color corrected as well. So yeah, what do we got here? 33 nautical miles, getting close. Yep, whole flight. This third time I've tried a long flight. No, I haven't done the live streaming yet. Yeah, I don't know. I just like doing the streams. I don't know. It's, you know, especially with VR, you find that there's a lot of stresses to it, because you got to set it all up. Things can go wrong. More things can go wrong than you just in normal 2D. But I just seem to do it anyway. You haven't heard of Lyndimans? Oh, definitely look it up. It's awesome. Look at it. It's really cool. Really well done too. And he's color corrected it, like I said, and it looks pretty good. We're looking a bit hazy, so today it might be a little bit undefined. And let's face it, you're watching VR, so, but even in 2D you're like, oh my god, wow, that looks so awesome. Now's our top of descent. We don't, okay, nearly got 20 nautical miles to go. You know what, let's just start doing this. Let's bring ourselves down to we'll bring this down to 11,000. I think it does take some time. We'll go 11. Here we go. Yeah, bro, your NZ graphics look good. Yeah, yeah, they do. Yeah, it's great to be interactive. I plan to do some streaming, probably an hour max. Yeah, true. Should try jet and fly through the mountains around Queenstown. What, actual like fighter jet? I just like flying like a 172 around Queenstown. It's so nice. Or something like the Super Cub. That's pretty good too. What was I going to say? Good question. Okay, we're aiming for excuse me. We're aiming for 11,000 here. We're about to hit out oh, sorry about that. 10 nautical miles to our top of descent, and we're going to be heading down. Hey, Continuum, I thought you were working tonight. Wow, why are you not sitting over there as my co-pilot? What the hell? GG, I'm so up for yeah, a fighter jet through Queenstown. Sounds good. Things are looking pretty good here. I'm very pleased with our the whole stream looks. You just finished. What were you doing? Some editing or something like that? Looking for top of descent. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Now, the other thing about this Ortho here is that I could have UHD mesh, but I've turned it off because you don't see it in VR anyway. So I'm just using the mesh that pretty much comes with the Ortho, just to save the old frames. Because let's face it, I'm streaming in oh, bar job. Oh man, I used to work in a bar for many years. And then I was like manager and stuff like that. I really enjoyed my bar time. Yeah, so I'm streaming in 1080p, 60 1080p for one, so I really got to look out for what add-ons I put on, what meshes I have, you name it. Okay, we're making our descent. Looks like we're no, our airspeed is okay. Okay, we're on our descent, so let's give ourselves some of that. What are we looking at? 27,000 feet. While we are here, we're going to jump in here and we're going to set ILS 110.3. Oh, jumpiness 110.3 and 10.3. Looks good. Oh, she's a bit jumpy. We spoke too soon, guys. Come on, don't do it to me. Come on, come on. Okay, I think we're okay, but I am just going to do my little trick here. We jump out, we jump into here, we have a quick look around to make sure we're bringing in everything. And we just have a look at a different screen here, and then we go back in. We just give our headset a bit of a break, and we'll go back in. Let's bring that up. Quite enjoying the work actually. Never done it before, but such a lot of fun. Yeah. You got to finish pretty early though. That's we used to go for hours. Actually, I worked in a nightclub too. I'd start and go through till like 5 in the morning as well. But other than that, managing and closing up. I actually used to work at the Hard Rock Cafe for years and years and years. Actually, yeah, until she closed down. Okay, we're holding onto our profile just fine. We're heading through 23,000. Everything's looking grand. I'm really happy about this. So, Continuum, we are using soft cloud art today. Only picked up someone's shift today. 6 till 10ish would normally do 6 PM to 4 AM. Yeah, right. So it's a nightclub. She's a bit rocky. Let's I don't think we're going to see too much of the Alps. They are over there, but I remember doing shifts, pub with gaming pokies until 4. Right, I remember doing 18-hour shifts and on my feet and just like going hard at it for like hours on end, and you're just like, where'd the day go? Been pretty nice though. Quite impressed. You're on your Twitch and you're on your YouTube as well. Oh well. Long shift. I'd be keen to see if the 737 actually works, unless you're tired. Actually, I don't even know what the time is. What is it? Is it 10:42 already? Jeez. Okay, going through 17,000 feet. Yeah, it looks like we're crossing like, oh, we've got some cloudage. So the Alps run that way, and yeah, actually I'm actually into these clouds. I think they look decent. What do you reckon? We need to put a poll up. Exclamation mark vote. 0 for yes. Vote 1 for no. Well, they look okay. Well, just for explain, like, I think they look pretty good. Like, I think they actually look better than default, to be honest. Oh, we're breaking out. No. Okay. Yeah, continue. I don't know how long I can do it for, but I would just like to see how it goes. That would be cool. Just a bit of a test, even, because it is getting on. But we haven't got long to go. What do we got? 0103. Yep, we've only got like 10 minutes to go. Okay, there we go. We're coming through there. It's standard. We were looking at something like 01. Have a quick look here. Look in our ACARS, our ATIS. Let's have a look. We are looking at 1018. Okay, we can do that. 1018. And we will do 1018. Where's our... How's your frame rate going? Well, the funny thing is that my frame rate is never super high. I don't know, because some people are saying, oh yeah, like I remember Brad saying today, oh yeah, in VR I get 90 frames. Like, I don't know if he's joking, because I don't see anybody even getting 90 frames in 2D, let alone VR. So I'm actually running, frames are... I can't see, but I know as long as there's no jumpiness, I'm happy. So anything over 22.5, I'm okay with that. Okay, so we let's better bring this down. We nearly came to our thing there. I think it's 2000. We will have to look at that. Oi. Hey, excuse me. Get down, get down, get down. Okay, well, I don't know. I think I just missed changing my altitude, so we need to get back on to that. So we're going to look at, quickly, we're going to just adjust this. Oh, that's not good. No, that's not the plan. Speed brakes are coming on. It wasn't as drastic as I thought it was going to be. Okay. We are doing okay. Well, a bit cloudy out there. We better make sure that everything's happening. We haven't done a couple of things. We have put these on. We are already on there. We're going to turn these on. There we go. That's okay. Looking good. We're going to... we're coming in, so let's put these on 2. We're looking at 250, 240. Well, we're at 250. I'm going to just get ourselves just a little bit of flaps. We're just around the 250. I might actually give ourselves a little bit of speed brakes just to get us under the 250. Hopefully that will sort us out a bit. I'm going to put that back to there. Oh, nice. And off we come. Let's give ourselves a bit of range here. We're looking for 7,000 there. We are going to pop over to here. And what do we say? The DC is 3,000, not 7,000. I mean 2,000. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that this looks beautiful. Oh. Doing a bit of a turn. I have no idea what the... Oh, there it is. Okay. We are coming in, so we may as well start thinking about this. Like to hit that D cell, that would be good. What are we looking at our D cell point? 240, 210. Okay, that's not too bad. So if I quickly go to plan and we go a DC, I think DivSu is actually where our... Oh, come on. I think DivSu is where our ILS glide slope comes in. Apart from that, we're looking pretty good. I've got to be not so short. Should sit in my chair properly. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this is running pretty smooth. And if I can't see any little juddery bits, you guys can't. So I can actually do the stream okay, even with mine juddering a bit. I know when we do Smart Copilot, continuing saying, oh yeah, it jumps a bit and you don't care. Well, yeah, I can do it, but I'd rather it be smooth. Okay, what are we doing? Here we come. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's throw our VOR on. We're actually going to probably hit straight into the approach button actually. 3,000, 6,000. Well, you're not dropping. Looking good. DC 3,000. Come on, you gotta come down. You're not coming down. I will help you. There we go. Oh, thank you for that, whoever it was, the sub or the, not the sub, the follow or the, well, it could be YouTube subscribe. Okay, what I'm thinking here is we are still going quite fast, so we're going to slow ourselves down by throwing out the gear. Looking at 172, and we're going to go 129 because we're pretty light. We have a VOR lock. Okay, let's just give ourselves the autopilot here. LNAV and VNAV can come back on again. Now decel point has changed. Hey Ginger, welcome aboard. How are you? You just picked us coming into land actually. 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit under our glide slope apparently, but we're going to be doing our turn shortly. 1,000 to go. Well, we do have an airport somewhere. Oh, that's nice. Great. I'm going to slow us down a bit. while we do that, I'm going to add some flaps. I'm going to put our speed brakes back. So what do we say again? We said 129. Wow, it seems quite, it's pretty good. Wow, it's really that bad? You know what? Actually, I don't know if it's a Cat 3 runway, so... where is our glide slope going? Give Sue 2000. We are not... Why are we not going down? Why are we holding? No, here it comes. Okay, we're okay. 129. Looking good. Let's give some more flaps here. I'm gonna bring this down because we seem to be... Wow, she's dark. Can't see a damn thing. Is it really this cloudy here? I don't think so. Wow, we're too high.
2500.
Oh, we can actually see something. Thank the Lord. Okay, 30 flaps. We've got 3 green. Brakes are set. How we're looking. Keep an eye out. Looks like there's a middle marker. I can see the ground, it's just a very long way out. We're still here though. Oh, thank the Lord. What? I don't know what I'm thanking the Lord for. Kind of a bit low. I'm glad it came out. That's what we're missing.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Burchell.
I wasn't following the right thing. It's okay, we will recover. Hang on, boys. Let's fasten the seatbelts, we're coming in. We are looking good though. A little wonky, but we'll get there.
400. 300. 200. 1,000.
Okay, we're down. Let's see if we can grab the old... No, because we're not totally off. Come on, reverses. In you come.
80 knots.
Didn't really need them, did I? Okay. Swing her in. Swing around. We did it. Nightbot banned me. About bloody time. How long did it ban you for, though? Okay, you know what? So we don't have to rewind too far. Let's quickly go and have a look at our landing. It's always good to do. Got to clean up this stuff too, don't we? Oops. So we'll do that quickly. Let's go. Is the brake on? Let's put the brake on. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. It's great. We're actually in not really touching down about 120. Yeah. How's my airspeed? I don't really. I couldn't really look at it. It's pretty. Oh, it's pretty close, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, let's see how we go. Take you out a bit. Here we go. Coming in, boys. Oops. Oh. I've got to turn around. Do that. Okay, we'll go back a bit. I know, I'm just a bit of a wanker when it comes to watching my replays, aren't I? But it is so much fun in VR, so you're just like, oh well, here it comes. Yep, it's pretty good. I'm thinking, okay. Okay, let's get ourselves over to a over to somewhere. Gate looks like a pretty good one there. We've got a couple of what do we got? Is that 777 over there? Okay, better put our brakes off. Now there is a gate right here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Gonna slow down here. Oh dear, we're a little bit far out, aren't we? Jeez. Oh, we didn't turn off all this. Where's my FO? Jeez. Oh, how are we going? Oh, actually worked pretty good. Close enough, boys. Put that off. Okay, so that's already off. I'm going to put our engines back to. We didn't actually start our APU, did we? Are you on tomorrow night? Yeah, of course I am. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night. Might be. It really depends. I might be on a bit later, so I might be doing group flight. It just depends on what time I finish what I have to finish. So, yeah, but I'm always on. So, okay, let's start bringing some stuff off. Get rid of these. Leave those on. APU bleed's going to come on when it happens. People can get the hell out of here. Let's go and look in here. We're going to just do a bit of a call here. A pre-land. We don't pre-land. Captain FA turbulence. No. Oh, I would like to say goodbye, but apparently that's not going to happen. Our APU's coming on board. So there's that. We can put off our fuel. There we go. Off, 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 off. They can actually stay down because I know that they just leave them like that. There we go. Yep, they're away. So now we're just going to start from the top here. Your dampers are off. That fuel is off. These don't matter. They don't really, monitoring them, it doesn't really matter either. Everybody's still in here, so I won't turn them off yet. We'll come back to this section. Taxi lights off. Logo off. It's daytime, we don't worry about those. That's looking good. They're off. Sounds like something's dying out there. Fume air. Packs can stay where they are. UV bleed, I guess. That's okay. Happy. I don't know what that thumping noise is. I just realized I don't have this version of. I deleted and hope going to. This version? What is this version? Version 3.28 I have. Does it matter? Do you have to have? Then I realised that yeah, 3.29 is buggered. Remember, come visit. Yes, I will. I will, Gunny. I will come visit. I will definitely come visit. And I will sub to you as well, because I like to do that. Okay, looking good. Let's drop some stuff off. We'll get rid of that. Emergency lights off. Cabin utilities, that's all off too. And we are good. There we go, guys. Thank you for joining me. That is a 777 over there, isn't it? Thanks for joining me. And remember, if you're first time here, throw us a like, subscribe, or a follow, depending on what you're watching, because we have YouTube and Twitch running at the same time at the moment. So that's always cool. And then you can see when I'm on board flying in VR, because that's what I do pretty much exclusively. Thanks for coming along, guys. It was fun, and we will see you tomorrow night doing something. I'm pretty sure of it. Have a good night or day, all that type of jazz, and we'll see you on the next one.